Good job, idiot. That's alright. Actually, you know what? It's fine. I've just remembered that you don't have, that nobody would have heard you, because my break scene only has my own microphone as, like, and my desktop. Anyway, hello again, everybody. Anybody, somebody, who knows? People tend to actually watch the VODs, so I guess I'm mostly speaking to people who are in the VODs as well as you, since you are here directly, which is always a good time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Tats know he's playing GTA 5, so he might not be around today. But you know what? That's okay. He doesn't have to come every time, and I appreciate when he does because he is a good friend. And yeah. And we're gonna continue Space Attorney because we got to finish Space Attorney. There's so much Attorney to Space.
I want to play the new game.
I want to play, yeah, the new one that just came out. We gotta play it. It's been out for like a week or whatever, and people have already like finished.
People are already like spoiling it on Twitter.
Yeah, it's great.
Come on.
Imagine. Oh. Apparently, the only thing that he could tell was that it was a person standing motionless. Incredible. Where are we at? Because we had to end the last one pretty. Okay, we saw a figure in the middle of the lounge and Terran lying on the floor. So you couldn't see what the figure was or what they were doing. So yeah, okay.
Yes. Silly. The only person I can tell was that it was that far of a person standing there. Good start.
Good start. Already butchering English sentences as a Russian. It's great. It's fine. Incredible. The defendant, no doubt, staring aghast at his deed. What other explanation is there? I'm so close, but without evidence, I can't prove that person's the third party. Also, I listened back to one of the VODs the other day, and I'm like, man, does my Phoenix voice out externally not sound anything like it does to me? It's a real shame.
So weird.
I hate it.
I think it sounds good.
Okay, I appreciate
it. It is very weird how the brain does that.
Yeah, I hate just. It's because of how you hear your own voice. Oh, I got a follow! Yay! Hello, and thank you. I don't know who that is, but thank you for doing that. That's cool. Yeah, brain. Hearing bones, inside of head, voice echoes inside of head. Man, what a great time to follow when I'm like not sure how to word a sentence about how a science thing happens. Good job. Good job, me. Anyway, the cosmos. Man. Well, then just get better relish, my dude. I don't know what to tell you.
It's not easy to find it. Russian
Well.
supermarket.
Unfortunate. So, okay.
Push.
I guess we press this because we would have pressed all the other things up to this point. Aura Blackquill also saw a suspicious figure in the lounge, but she gave the statement that it was too dark to see the person's face clearly. Did you see this figure's face clearly?
No, not clearly. The light that I was holding illuminated the area around their feet at the time. But other than that, I could see little else.
I feel like he's not lying about this. That's the problem.
That's why I could see Darren, but I couldn't see who the other person was.
It feels bad.
That's in chat.
Hey Tats, welcome. We're gonna try and get through this today. We're gonna hoping and praying because we also want to play Grape Ace.
We got a whole other case after this probably.
Oh, the DLC case I completely forgot about.
No, but also I think we're gonna have the backstory case.
I'm pretty sure this is the backstory. You might be right. I'm not 100%, but I thought this was the backstory case. Possibly.
Because there's like a case where I forgot her name. Our partner was in that she got traumatized in.
Athena, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
True. That's very true. You know.
Well,
all right. So for all you know, it might not have been Mr. Starbuck. Isn't that correct? Is that not correct?
I would like to believe that Starbuck isn't the type of man who's capable of murder. Oh, but
When the witness entered the boarding lounge, there was no third person there. Isn't that correct, Great Space Center Director?
Yes, that's right. Only Starbuck and Terran were there at the time.
Understandable, guys.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. As long as you're hanging out and enjoying, then I'm real happy. You know.
Yeah. After we peeked in, the lounge suddenly went dark and the figure vanished.
You mean they disappeared? That's odd. The reason the figure appeared to vanish is because it was the defendant. When the witnesses weren't looking, he fell to the floor and feigned unconsciousness. Hold on. Director Cosmos, did you ever take your eyes off the scene?
Eyes? Rude. Just for a brief instant. But as long as it takes for a shooting star to go by.
He does actually have two eyes. We just can't see it in, like, the way they have this frame is, like, you can't see the other eye. But we have seen, in other frames, he does have two, like, full eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it's when he's doing that, like, arm out, like, I'm incredible kind of animation, I think is one of the best times to see it. Oh, man, he could really use a wish right now, though. We both did it. Well, you know what? It's alright. If you took your eyes off the scene, then this third person could have escaped during that time.
But what escape could this person have you?
The direction opposite the control room, the southern door to the elevators. There's no security lock on that door, so it would have been possible to escape that way. All things are possible, right, Dono? The real question is, do you have any proof? Well... If we're just talking possibilities, we could each profess whatever we'd like. An inmate who used to be a university professor and lunar researcher used to say that there is a kingdom of little green men who live under the surface of the moon. As long as they don't punish us in the name of said moon for what we've done to it. What?
What?
But I say, where's your proof that this quaint kingdom exists? He's calling your theory a work of fiction, boss. And he's right, I don't have any proof yet. Still.
It's just a theory.
A court theory. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Right! Phoenix, right! The southern door was a possible escape route. I'd better make a mental note of that. It's very
That's a
important.
note added to the court record.
Director Cosmos, may I ask you a question?
Yes?
Why did you look away from the boarding lounge? See, there it is.
Yes.
Oh, wow, you're right.
There's actually another tale of bravery behind the answer to that. It was when Detective Arm saw the figure and raised her gun. Being a great humanitarian protector of mankind, I tried to stop her.
What? You're saying Detective Arm raised her gun as soon as she saw the figure?
I imagine her instincts as a detective told her they were the killer.
I don't know about that. And were you able to prevent Detective Arm from firing her gun?
I'm afraid I was too late. Was unable to stop her. Oh, she identified herself clearly and then she fired 2 warning shots at the shadowy figure.
Okay, so one of these would have popped the gas canister. I mean, the oxygen tank,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
The other one would have
That
hit the
fire
window
window.
thing.
Certainly, this information about Detective Arm's actions sounds critically important. Lisa, to your testimony.
Okay, so I was right. He wasn't lying about anything he'd said previously. It was like just whether or not we just need to unpack this statement. Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots at the figure. And neither of these 2 shots hit the culprit.
That is correct. The detective appears to have missed on purpose.
But did she really? There's something about this that bothers me. It's a shame we can't interview her herself, all because Ted Tornado's a bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch Bomberman. So Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots, did she? It's the first time that info has come out. Wonder if I can find any inconsistencies. Or was that the... Okay.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
Oops.
I was just trying to figure out...
What do you think you're presenting?
I'm not sure, because what was really said about... Like, nothing was really said about this statement when we pressed it, right?
Yeah.
It was, like, very
I guess it's
basic.
one of the bullets you're suggesting, like either the canister or the spiderweb hole.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what it actually present. Would it be the oxygen tank data then, maybe? Or, no, it wouldn't be this.
Well, what about the thing in the ceiling?
The spiderweb, you mean?
Oh, wait, do we have evidence for the thing in the ceiling?
Oh,
you know, the piece that flew off?
no, we don't. Unless it's part of this now. We don't actually have that, do we? Yeah, we don't have anything. I think the oxygen tank data is the main thing we have.
Yeah, okay.
I just don't think that's the right thing to present, though. That's the problem. It doesn't feel right, but, like, I can't think of anything else.
No.
Yeah. This piece of evidence clearly exposes the witness's lie.
It does?
Certainly your boldness, the defense's boneheadedness. There's nothing untoward about that evidence, no matter how he blusters.
I agree. There is nothing compelling in that evidence.
Oh well. Definitely losing the judge's confidence in me here. I think it must be the spiderweb then. Like, I think you're right.
Maybe, I
A
guess.
single... Oh yeah, because we only found one. She fired 2 shots, we only found one.
Interesting.
That makes way more sense.
We were too ahead of the logic.
Are you sure you were really paying attention to what Detective Arm was doing?
You doubt my words. Words that someday will be written down in history books.
I love how he looks angry and the fact that he's revving his, like, Segway. That's great.
I'm gonna run you over at 10 kilometers an hour. Watch out!
Somehow, I don't think that those exact words will ever be written down in any history books.
Mr. Wright, could you please explain yourself so that we can all understand?
You say that Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots, and yet only 1 bullet hole was ever found at the scene.
What?
Only 1 bullet hole means the gun was only fired once, and yet Director Cosmos is saying Detective Arm fired 2 shots. No editor would allow such a glaring contradiction into a history book. Unfortunately for you, the witness's words are true. We confirmed that 2 shots were fired from Detective Arm's gun. But there was only 1 bullet hole at the scene. Where did the other bullet hole vanish to? Right, getting tuckered. You should know the answer to that already. I should? During the previous trial, a certain oxygen tank was presented as evidence. We've already discussed that it was ruptured in the lounge, have we not? Well, it appears that the thing that ruptured it was a bullet. A bullet that was found near the tank, to be precise. This bullet was fired from a .38 caliber gun, the same caliber as the detective's gun. What? Okay, there we go. It's because we were told to go fuck ourselves, basically, by the game.
Yeah. Classic, we're not told the evidence.
Yeah.
Even though it's our job.
Yeah. Well, it's because again, it's the side of the Japanese law side where we have to do our own investigation and learn things as it goes. Because apparently that's just how it works in Japan. Apparently in Japan it's a lot more similar to this kind of stuff than it is in America and everywhere else. It's pretty crazy. The rifling marks also match up. There's no question that the bullet was fired from Detective Arm's gun. I'm gonna quick drink. Alright.
Rifling marks? They're like a gun's fingerprints on a bullet, correct? That examining the rifle marks on a bullet can tell us the gun it was fired from.
One of the bullets the detective fired found its way into the holographic image display. The other bullet came to a stop near the victim's oxygen tank. The evidence confirms the director's statement that the detective fired 2 shots. My beautiful contradiction. Gone. All gone.
Oh god.
So that bullet hole was from a .38 caliber, huh? I better update the record. That's
Partner,
true.
Gone. Contradiction. Gone.
Well, actually, no. If anything, that does help, because if she fired at the standing figure, and she hit a tank, that means that Clay was the one that was standing.
Ooh, smart.
That's a thing.
Very good. Now we know that the fate of both the shots of Detective Arm fired. Mr. Wright, does that clear up all of your questions?
Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots. I'm going to save again, real quick. I'm going crazy with the saving now. Whoa, insane.
Now that we've crashed, we have to save the game.
Exactly, remember? BSS is a real for a reason, you know? Especially because
BSS
I didn't
is
close
real.
Firefox this time, so you never know. You never know what will happen. One hit the holographic display and the other hit the oxygen tank. Does that really clear up everything about what happened at the scene? No.
You're too smart, you've already worked it out.
No, Your Honor, it doesn't. Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots from a .38 caliber gun. But that doesn't explain the existence of a certain piece of evidence found at the scene. Oh, the 10 caliber pistol? 10 caliber bullet?
Ooh.
And a piece that points to the existence of a third person. Oh?
No. Very well. But it won't do to keep us waiting, Mr. Wright. What piece of evidence suggests the possibility of a third person at the scene?
There it is.
And what is this metal pellet supposed to be?
I love that it's literally the same, like... It's the same image as the 38, but it just scaled down, yeah.
What's this JPEG? I feel like I've seen it before.
Just a little something of great importance we found at the crime scene, Your Honor. You found it where? In a floor gutter at the crime scene. It looks like the police and prosecution both missed it. Furthermore, this is a 10 caliber bullet, making it much smaller than one of Detective Arm's 38 calibers.
That means...
Exactly. One more person must have been there in the lounge. A third person who had a gun that could fire 10 caliber bullets. And if that's true, it explains why Detective Arm fired warning shots. This third person fired at Detective Arm and Director Cosmos with their gun. And in return, the detective fired her warning shots. Isn't that how it really went down, Director Cosmos?
Looks like you deduced my miraculous tale of survival. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Mysterious person fired upon us.
Imagine not telling the court that. Like, it's not like he was... It feels like he wasn't really hiding that information so much as he just didn't say anything. I guess maybe it's possible that Black Quill knew and was like, don't do it.
He was saving it for his memoir.
Possibly.
What is this now?
The pose. He's doing... What? You've never breathed a word of any of this to me before. Oh, wait, I didn't even tell Blackwell.
Oh. Well, no great man of a secret or two, don't you know?
Foolish old geezer. So Director Cosmos really has been hiding the presence of a third person all along. Alright. Director Cosmos, I want you to testify to the court about what you really saw.
You may be a very great man, but in my courtroom you are just another witness.
Man, just another number.
You won't receive special treatment here. Now, please give accurate testimony.
What I really saw at the scene.
Yes, Detective Arm and I rushed to the control room together. In the lounge, we saw a figure standing in the middle of the room and tearing on the floor. We were still in the control room to the east when the figure fired upon us.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, but then how did the bullet get in the...
In that there was no third person allowed when the witness entered it.
Hang on, sorry, my brain like half died when that came. Hang on. Watched the control room, saw a figure standing in the middle of the room and tearing on the floor. Just in the control room when the figure fired at us. Okay.
Just
But then why was there a bullet in the cutter over there? That's the weird part.
maybe it's the other way around.
Does this mean the person who fired the gun had to have been the defendant?
But it wouldn't explain Detective Arm's bullet hole points. Not necessarily. It's still possible that it was someone else. Most likely, as soon as Detective Arm and Director Cosmos discovered this person, they escaped through the southern door, the one that didn't have a security lock. Double-edged swords are a tricky lot. Mishandle one, and it is you who is cut down. Huh? He has to deal with all the sword metaphors now. Your reasoning could apply if Spaceboy were the killer as well. Think about it. After being discovered, he could have fired the 10 caliber gun. Detective Arm would have responded by firing 2 warning shots. All he had to do was feign unconsciousness to invent the possibility of a third person. But Mr. Starbuck didn't have a gun in his possession when he was found by police. Nor has a gun been found at the crime scene. Its absence can only be explained if there was a third party who took it with them. Recall the existence of a trash chute in the boarding lounge. The defendant could have simply thrown the gun down the chute. God, we're going to objection ham at this point. I love this. But you can't deny the possibility of a third person leaving with the weapon. Good God. It's up to you to prove that possibility. I trust you haven't forgotten my little piece of decisive evidence. What evidence? Can I just switch between like American and British like very quickly?
Yeah.
Why, the detonator switch that was found in Mr. Starbuck's pocket. Naturally. What was that, sorry? Brian.
It's a 24-hour flight. Oh, 30, 20-hour flight, I don't know. You have to do it every second.
Every second, I know. Oh, I didn't understand what you meant by flight, but I'm like, you meant literally a flight between America and the UK or whatever. The most compelling evidence of all that tells us he is the culprit. It's actually shorter, let's not forget, because they're closer to each other. I did forget all about that. Wait, specifically the fact that it was... Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously it was planted in his pocket by the fucking third guy.
Yeah.
Look, your boldness, how deliciously obvious it is that they lack the evidence to rival mine. Wow, he sliced our third-person theory to ribbons and served it to us, just like that. No, we're playing a third-person game right now, my guy. That's what we're doing.
It's both. Look, we're first person right now.
Well, technically true.
Yes, well, I have a question of my own, actually.
Do you now?
Well, that mysterious figure shot. What did it hit exactly? It hit me.
Excuse me?
So that means you're a ghost?
The judge really just making, like, leaps of logic. I love it. I was wondering when you would realize it, your boldness. Director Cosmos is an authentic, bona fide ghost. He can even pass through walls. Blackwell, what are you saying right now? Prosecutor Blackwell, shame on you for teasing the nice old gentleman. Your boldness, it was all in jest. Please show yourself again.
Are you sure?
That was good the way you went with so much reverb, but that was so perfect.
Always make sure that's enough. Thanks.
How did you manage to survive being shot, Director Cosmos? I'm glad you asked.
I didn't.
Like here it goes. It was a miracle. A miracle befitting a great history-making figure such as myself.
This is metal. Yep.
The bullet hit my glorious Medal of Honor, whereby it ricocheted, thus saving my life.
Is it the top one, I guess? I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, I thought that was just a start. Wow.
What?
That's unbelievable. I have to check this out. Oh, wow. Look at that. There's one extra Gaxa star. It really is, yeah.
The fourth star.
The odds are literally astronomical. I guess it really was a miracle. It's beginning to really feel like the cosmos is watching out for Director Cosmos. Incredible.
Oh, but why did you conceal this information? The great man such as myself has to hide things on occasion, no matter how much it hurts. It is the plight of the truly great. It may be hard for this generation to understand.
I don't know, but it sounds fishy to me. What else is he hiding? Let's just cross-examine him and see what we can find out. Cross-examine more like I'm cross at this man. I don't know.
Who isn't?
Who isn't? Another save. Let's do it. You never know. You never know when just BlueStacks might just crash.
Yeah.
We're just control them together. Okay. I've already heard all about that part. Don't you have any new information?
Well, let me see. If you have an hour or two, I could tell you all about that one miracle.
We already know all about that too. Tell us about something related to this incident.
I see. You want to know about incidents. Well then, let me tell you about the many incidents that made me the man I am today. Yes, if you have the time, I will tell you all about the upgrading of this bringing man.
Excuse me?
Yes, I did that on purpose.
Upbringing of this bringing man.
Yes.
What?
Any questions?
There are many, several. You've told us all about that already as well. What we need now is your testimony. We do.
Did I really already tell you about my upbringing? I don't recall doing so. At the Cosmos, perhaps you could save your boastful tales for later. If I must.
He doesn't look happy.
Well.
This new pose is interesting.
When you tell an old person you don't want to hear about whatever they have to say about young people,
Yeah.
I want to hear about it.
Even better when an old person tells another old person.
Oh, the dream.
The dream.
Well, we peek through the control room and I say my next line.
Okay. But it was so dark you couldn't see this figure's face, isn't that right?
Yes. The room is as dark and deep as outer space itself.
I'll take it.
Speaking of outer space, during that one incident launched several years ago,
If it's about that Hat 1 miracle again, you can sod off and tell it to a stray mutt.
excellent idea. No reason why the animal world shouldn't hear of my greatness.
And so they shall, but first your testimony. What happened next? So in other words, you were fired at while you were at the control room door.
That is correct.
There's something not quite right about that. Dr. Cosmos, the bullet this person fired hit you, isn't that right?
Yes, it was a miracle. A miracle befitting a great history-making figure as myself. The bullet figure fired hit me. Oh, bullet the figure he fired hit me while I was in the control room. Sorry, the F's got to be there. But as the Cosmos would have it, the bullet bounced off my glorious Medal of Honor.
In that case, the bullet should have wound up somewhere around the control room door. Okay, so Director Cosmos was in the control room to the east. While he was there, he was shot at by someone with a 10 caliber gun. But the bullet hit his metal, so he was able to escape with his life. He's a very lucky man. No wonder people think he's great. Hey, I'm pretty lucky myself. So if he's a great man, then I'm king of all cosmos. I'm the king of all cosmos. Good job,
It's a
Phoenix.
Katamari joke.
Is that really?
King of the Cosmos is like, I think the manga.
Do we represent the bullet itself? Because, like, of where it was? I think we have to.
Sure.
Yeah, the music stopped. It's good. We're good.
Hi.
Director Cosmos, I believe you are telling this great court a glorious lie.
But great men like me tell a lie? Have you ever heard such a thing in all of history?
My accusation is based on the positions of the people who were in the lounge. According to your testimony, you and Detective Arm were near the control room door, and the mystery figure was standing in the middle of the boarding lounge. If, as you say, the figure fired a gun at you from this position, then the bullet would have traveled in this direction. However, we found the 10 caliber bullet here.
Oh.
This trajectory and where the bullet was actually found contradict each other. Director Cosmos, where were you really when you were being shot at? He's spinning. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the human merry-go-round. Alright, well, you know, that's true. He really did just spin right around.
Neutron story?
What I mean, black hole. Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Didn't the witness himself just tell you? The bullet hit his medal. Of this, there is no mistake. But in that case, the bullet should have been found near the east side of the room. Are you trying to say that you can explain this inconsistency? Of course.
No.
I didn't think so. What? Oh, great Director Cosmos.
Yes. Is there something you'd like me to expound upon?
Pound.
Found?
You were in fact not in the control room to the east, were you? You were looking into the lounge from the door to the south, is that not right? Well, yeah, that's what we were saying, though.
Yeah, what the hell?
What are you getting at? Use your own brain. Your head must have some other use than housing that bird's nest. Bird's nest? Why does everyone pick on my hair? Gah! Director Cosmos and the detective witnessed the scene from the southern door. Oh, he was baiting us because the guy can't have gotten into the control room because it requires a lock. He was baiting us because if there's no way he went this way if you know what I mean? Yeah, we were getting baited. Because this store doesn't require a fingerprint, a finger scan, hand scan, or whatever. Whereas this store does. It requires specifically Director Cosmos' hand scan. Meaning, a third figure could not have escaped out of this room through this doorway.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like...
Well, then how's that a bait?
Because then we're agreeing with his reasoning that a third person could not have escaped, therefore it must be our client.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So we're getting stuffed. Uh-oh.
Oh.
The killer fired at them there, and that is why the bullet was found in the south, in the deep south of Kentucky.
No.
That makes sense, actually. Kentucky is a great place to find stuff. Like chicken.
That's all I got. Yep.
That's it. That's all they got. That's Kentucky. It's just chicken. That's it. I don't know what else is in Kentucky. I literally don't know.
We're Australians. We don't know shit.
imagine knowing things about America. Lomao.
Imagine caring about fucking US of A. Fuck that.
I know Chicago exists, and I know it's got the bean and a lake that is also shared with several other states.
True.
It's great. One of the reasons that I know that the Chicago Bean is called the Bean is because the person who made it is a very up himself artist, and he hates that it's called that, and so they call it that. And I'm like, this is great. I love this very much. It's the
I'm
Bean.
just gonna call it the Bean more if you act like that.
Huh? Yeah, exactly.
Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. Especially because he's the dickhead who owns Vantablack or whatever.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about that.
Yeah. Also, the witness being at the southern door is rather favourable for the prosecution, like I was saying. Huh? I've got a bad feeling about this. Is this Star Wars now? How about it, Director, if you don't tell the truth this time?
Yikes! His handcuffs.
You'll become but rust upon my sword. I relish the chance to cut down a great man.
Don't Don't tell the truth. Just put your sword away.
Like he's just getting angry at that. Just put your sword away. Anger.
Yeah, you are correct. I, the great Yuri Cosmos, was looking into the room from the southern door.
What? That's the complete opposite of all the testimony he's given so far. Now you have lost your possibility that a third person was in the room. I have? How? The director and the detective were near the southern door, meaning the killer couldn't have escaped through there. The western door required print recognition. The corridor beyond was filled with smoke. The only escape route left was the eastern control room door, and the only way to get through there was with Director Cosmos's fingerprints. Ack! Ack!
You're right. Oh my god.
See, I told you. In short, there would be no escape for any third person had there been one. Ah! That's clearly the noise he's making when he's doing the face. All I can hear is just ah!
His brain is just exploding.
Yeah. There's a very specific noise from the Dawn of War 1 intro cinematic that I can hear when he does this. It's great. It's a very particular scream. I need to find it for you at some point. What, right now?
Not now, but
I'll find it
to my mind.
I wish I could show you.
And the brain MP4 over.
I will search for it in the meantime while things are happening, including the judge talking.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh. God. There we go. Man, my typing is so slow. There we go.
Understandable.
Mr. Cosmos, why did you tell such an outrageous lie?
Here we go, I found it.
Outrageous.
Outrageous. There's the video. Basically, when the Space Marine Sergeant, the one without the helmet, like does his scream, that's the exact noise I can hear when I see Phoenix's face like that. Because it's burned into my mind on account of being like very, very used by different 40k video makers and the like.
What's the timestamp?
I don't know, to be honest.
Oh, you can just know it's there. Okay.
I just know, I 100% know it's in there somewhere. It's a short video, but
All right.
Yeah.
Keep it open for later.
You could always have it playing while muted, and then just like when you see the bald man shout, that's it.
Okay, I'll look out for a bulb.
You were covering for the defendant, isn't that right?
Yes, it was all for the love of my men. I said I was in the eastern control room. You thought me and the culprit could have escaped through the southern door. It would have meant that there could have been a third person. All I wanted to do was to protect Starbuck. I said I was in the control room to invent an escape route for a third person.
Oh no. What a convoluted lie. Was he really covering for the defendant? Damn, it turns out he was lying all along. I was wrong. Go figure.
Looks like we've come to a conclusion. There are sense argument. Possibility of a third person has crumbled.
Has it though? That's the real question.
Crumbled like the Tower of Pisa. The great crumbling of 2025.
Alright.
I don't know where I'm going with this joke. I'm sorry. Just out of my brain.
No! Says Athena. Humph, it's over.
Yeah.
It's so over. Oh my god. Yikes! You've earned one single yike for this moment, Phoenix. The judge is about to hand down his verdict. Think, Phoenix. Think. Come on, you're the least brain dead person in the entire agency. Please, you've got this.
You share the majority of brain.
you have the highest percent. You have most of the brain cells, especially right now. Apollo gave you his brain cells when he decided to leave and do whatever it is he's doing.
Thank God.
Yeah. This is the perfect time to try and turn my thinking around. I mean, yeah, he must not have them anymore if he's the one doing whatever it is he's doing right now. If a third person had no way of escaping the scene, then what if one of the people at the scene was this third person? Wait, what?
I was thinking.
Wait, what if the whole premise is all wrong? Okay, well, what could the premise be then? I knocked over. It's alright. I knocked over an empty glass bottle and it just clinked against a glass cup and a glass, you know. Director Cosmos said that he and Detective Arm rushed to the scene together. But what if that premise isn't true? What if one of them reached the scene before the other one? And if that person entered the lounge, then they would be the third person. What?
That friend is the only one who could have killed the victim and shot at the director. There doesn't appear to be any room for argument against these claims. I will now render my verdict.
Mikiari!
Come on, I won't take this to at once. Please.
Please wait, Your Honor. There is still one possibility. Oh god, I'm doing a thing that I don't like.
You said better be good, Mr. Right.
Mr. Wrong, more like. Anyway. There is one... What?
Game on joke, I love it. Let's go.
I know, right? Classic Mr. Wrong. And also, did they ever call Furio Tigre? Did they ever call him Phoenix Wrong or something?
Oh, that would be great.
There is one and only one person who could have escaped from the scene. What is Furio Tigre anyway? That's a real question. And that person would be the first person who arrived at the scene. Then upon entering the boarding lounge, the second person to arrive came via the southern door. That's why the first person fled from the room, using an escape route that was accessible only to them. Wow, it turns out that I was so focused on my joke that I literally don't know what was just said. I literally
just auto read.
I read my lines. I just didn't absorb them.
Yeah.
No person could have escaped from the scene.
Absorbed in the acting.
One person could have escaped.
Absorbed in my craft.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to absorb this sentence structure because this doesn't make sense right now. There's one person who could have escaped from the scene, and that would be the first person who arrived. Then upon entering the boarding lounge, the second person came via the southern door. So the first person fled the room, using an escape route that was accessible only to them. Okay. I guess.
Very well. Let's hear more about this theory. Who's the one person who could have escaped from the boarding lounge?
Well, I guess it's Cosmos. Because he's got the fingerprint? Is that what he's trying to imply?
I think?
I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, this sentence doesn't make any damn sense.
Because
I can say...
first, and then Arm would have been at the southern door. In that scenario. And in the inverse scenario...
What? But that's... Mr. Wright, what are you claiming here?
Of all the people who were at the scene, only the witness could have escaped. The director is the only one with the authority to open the control room door, after all.
But that means...
Exactly. The true identity of the third person is our current witness. I don't understand. I'm literally so confused.
Huh?
This is supposed to be triumphant. I'm confused.
It's very, specific and came out of nowhere, but I think I get it.
What? What? Yeah, Athena, don't worry. I'm right there with you. I'm so confused.
I say, Mr. Wright, you will explain yourself in more detail.
Yeah, please. I don't understand.
I don't understand you.
I assert that Director Cosmos arrived at the scene before Detective Arm. and entered the boarding lounge alone. Detective Arm arrived after that and saw a suspicious figure who was actually Director Cosmos standing in the lounge. And that's why she fired those 2 warning shots.
Wait, wrong voice.
Like we did in the board side. Or
The starboard side, thanks.
starboard side.
The right side. Captain Wright! It's a direct hit on the enemy ship, sir! A magnificent shot! Thanks.
Warning shots fight from enemy ship. Prepare to intercept.
Cosmos, you have told a lie in this court once again.
Like we did on the port side. The enemy has called in reinforcements.
With the Cosmos Control Center requesting permission to ask that you return to reality.
But my ship will not go down to anything less than the ultimate weapon of evidence.
But I do have evidence. In fact, you could say that your battleship bears its scar. What? If Director Cosmos is the third person Aura Blackquill saw, this third person fired at Detective Arm and Director Cosmos with their gun. In return, the Director fired her warning shots. Isn't that how it really went down, Director Cosmos? Oh, it looks like you... What?
I'm not sure what they're getting at here.
Neither am I. Director Cosmos must have been the one who fired the 10 caliber gun, okay? I guess? When Detective Arm discovered him in the lounge, it only makes sense that he would have turned and shot at her. Therefore, the evidence on the Director's body is of a different kind of relevance than before.
Ooh?
Once we compare it against another piece of evidence, the mark that you received from the third party will be all the proof we need. To prove that you were the one there in the lounge.
Brace for further impact.
Excuse me? What?
Oh. Wait, what? I'm lost. Oh no.
I don't know. Gonna save again. Because I don't know. Even though I'm just gonna take the damage anyway. I don't know. I'm just...
So... What?
Possibly not.
What would you like to say about that piece of evidence, Mr. Rand?
Huh? Oh, I thought the lock because it would... I would like to say that this is not it.
Mr. Wright, please only present evidence that you think is it.
I guess that really wasn't it. I'm sure the third person was Director Cosmos. I don't know. What?
So... What
The
were they saying
tank?
earlier about the different guns?
I thought they were different
Because I think it's about the different kinds of bullets.
probably the tank, right?
Oh, I don't know.
That's like, was the tank hit by a 10 cal or a...
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
That's not it either.
That was a good idea. What about, like, could we inspect the bullet hole on the badge to see what kind of...
Can we even? Is that even a piece of evidence we have? We don't.
The bullet hole in the window, maybe? I don't know. I am grasping at straws.
Oh. I want our health back. I want our health back this time. Okay. I'm doing it. I know I said I'd take the damage, but we took 2 hits, and let's just not deal with that.
The game is too smart for us.
The game is doing some things that we both don't understand. So let's just claim it's that and be fine with it. You know, it's fine. Whatever. This is because we're just both baffled by this one.
Yes.
The 38 caliber bullet found on the floor at the scene didn't hit the oxygen tank. It hit Director Cosmos's metal. If we have that ricochet mark on the metal analyzed, I'm sure the caliber will match up.
No, that's what if we have the metal as evidence, then yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, that's true. If that mark proves to be from a .38 caliber bullet, it will prove you are the third person. I just say scum every time when I'm not sure. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, yeah, we should probably just do that from now on. Kind of. I don't know.
I think it's fine.
That's fine.
The problem is we just end up wasting a lot of time.
Yeah.
But like,
you mean reloading and stuff? That's fair. It will prove you are the third person we've been looking for.
We waste time if we actually think it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I meant to say.
The bridge is destroyed, losing altitude.
You read my lines, I will kill you.
I'm sorry. I saw the lines and I'm like, I want to read the Russian accent. I love the Russian accent. I can't help it. I want to steal it. I'm sorry. I love it.
have so many lines in this case.
I know. I'm already voicing like 75% of the characters.
Cancelled.
Well, does that mean the stream's over? I guess. Unfortunate. I'm
Cancelling the reliance with stealing my characters.
It's like 4-button click. Yeah, fair.
Oh hell yeah! Honestly, I love it when they make it easy to say Scott.
I should just see to stop seeing this man spin.
It's fun.
Yeah, but you can see his face like being stretched by the spin speed.
Yeah, like,
and I kind of hate that.
It's really good.
That's true. What about the bullet that hit the oxygen tank?
It was the 10 caliber bullet. In other words, it was the bullet fired by Yuri Cosmos. Isn't that right, director? I don't know what I'm doing. I just started to
good. I like the energy. Came out of nowhere.
I don't know.
You got it all wrong.
I just decided I wanted to fuck around with Phoenix's voice for like literally no reason.
It's good. Do it.
What? The engine that started again? It's a miracle. I'm not going down yet. What news? Stop this at once and confess the truth.
If you don't want the history books to say that a great man was a great liar, then accept your fate and tell the truth. Absolute truth.
I love the 1-2 punch of Phoenix and Athena.
You give me orders? Me? A great director of the Cosmos Space Center?
Man, it would be even better though if Apollo was also here.
Ooh,
and even better, you know what? The ghost of Mia Fey. That would be even all excellent. More. Can you imagine just the 4 lawyers?
And then the ghost of Naruto, Great as Tony.
Ga.
I'm here now.
He didn't exist yet. That's the problem.
Isn't that how time works?
No, because as in Ga was not made yet by the time this game came out.
But the ghost was rather than me.
Yeah, that is true. That is a.
Someone get me off this thing! This voice is killing my throat!
That's great.
Rise in the board. And someone please stop the witness from spinning.
The fucking Black Hole just throws like a tiny blade and just like punctures the tire.
Hell yeah.
He kind of deserves it if he's making all these lies. Oh god, look at him now.
But is he?
Oh, thank goodness we were able to stop it from spinning off that place on the Earth.
Off the Earth. No more Earth, only space. While he was twirling, I took the liberty of... Crap.
Oh. We saved like 2 minutes ago, it's fine.
Not long enough. It was not recently enough, that's the problem.
I
was thinking about doing it after we presented, and then I was just like, now I'll just wait until the next time something happens, and then the game decided to do the thing that it did. 7 minutes ago. Well, actually 6 minutes ago, but still. Because 31:59. It's a shame we can't see 31:69. Uh-oh, this is how far back we are. Give me a sec, I've gotta go into overdrive mode. I'm literally just scrolling up and down right now. It's great. God, you can't skip through the animations though, that's the problem.
There's only so much you can skip.
Yep.
Yeah, we did it. Woo! De-spinning.
Somebody stop the witness from spinning! He's absolutely spinning out of control. Right, well, we'll save as soon as the screen comes back. I should know to do that from now on, basically. No, you gotta say it like a Banjo-Kazooie character. Can you imagine Banjo-Kazooie characters but with like massive reverb? I just thought about it and I'm like, oh no. No! I could immediately just like I was like, wait a second. I just gave him an idea, didn't I? Fuck. While he was twirling, I took the liberty of running an analysis on the mark on the medal. You know, the man in the mirror or something, I don't know.
Wrong song. But...
It was made by a .38 caliber bullet, matching it with the size of Detective Arm's firearm.
Are you ready to confess the truth, witness? Oh, you've got it all wrong. This is just a misunderstanding.
Is he gonna start piling on more lies? Looks like it. But no matter how many lies he tells, I'll just expose them one by one. I'll make that big liar tell the truth. Your Honor, he's a big old baby. This man's a big old what? Huh? I was not expecting this.
And now, a message from our sponsors. I don't know, I can think of anything.
I just wasn't expecting you to do that. Okay. Well. Fuck. I don't know. I guess we just continue, right?
Yeah. Actually, can I take a quick break? One
Yeah.
quick break?
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm trying a minute of break. Leaving me with the reverb, huh? Alright. Alright, you crazy bastard. Absolute madness. How's that GTAV, Tats? How you doing? How's the what's the do you doing? I must know. Ooh. What is this? If I could see the chat still. It's it is it exists, right? It's GTA 5. Alright then. That sure is GTA 5, I tell you what. No, I was looking to some ducks to spy on some. I'm guessing you're playing the actual like campaign, right? Like the normal ass story. Right, that makes sense. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds like GTA 5. GTA 5. So I'm just reading a bunch of things. Oh, Grand Blue stuff. Nice. Excellent. I'm excited. What's it doing? Have you linked it in the normal spot? The normal place? The normal time? You have not. I'm sad. I want to know it.
I know exactly the mission that is talking about. It's not. It's weird.
Yeah, because it's the campaign and stuff, which is just...
It's gross.
It's grody, yeah. I mean...
Like actual sex.
Yeah. Man, that sure was some cola. Unbranded cola. TM.
Ooh, I love unbranded cola. It gives me life.
Nom. What do we got? Oh! Oh! It's the Legion archetype. The Pinot archetype.
Pellegrino?
There's a... Oh, jeez. Okay. That's a thing. Yeah, I was just reading because it's like, the Legion archetype for Grand Blue was getting its new V-Series due. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that is fun. Okay. Yeah, GTA 5 is a weird-ass game, but yeah, it's a thing. A new possibility has been presented by the defense. It is my ass.
Is this the first line of the...
I don't think so. I mean, I think it is, yeah. There you go. Read it. I believe in you.
Presented by the defense.
Incredible.
Clearly, they are claiming that you were this third person. Forgive me, I'm so sorry.
I'm sauce.
Sus.
Sauce. So the great pioneer of sauce is revealed to be just another fabulous cur. No.
I think of the YouTube poop sauce,
Like
not
that.
the...
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Sauce. Where it's like SOS, but it's like...
Stolen Valor.
Yeah. It's what for? Sorry?
Stolen Valor, the YouTube poop sauce.
Excuse me.
Sus.
Tats,
Isn't
you're the
that
one that's
me?
being sus right now when you're looking at like a completely different option. Disappointing. It revealed to be another fabulous cur, whatever that word means. I only have one question for the likes of you. Shall I send you off quickly or very quickly? The evidence doesn't lie, Director Cosma, so don't try to talk your way out of this.
Fine. I'll tell the truth. It's all just as you say, Mr. Light. It's true that I was there in the boarding lounge.
Excuse me?
Cosmos, we're going to vote.
Shut the fuck up.
I got there before Detective Arm, and when she arrived, she fired warning shots at me. Bang. Yet I was afraid people would mistake me for the killer, so I escaped to the control room.
I forgot about that.
And then went past the elevators and all around to the boarding lounge one again.
If you put it CAST, cast, this is a show. It's fiction.
I came up by Detective Arm and pretended to be the second on the scene.
Wait. Oh, because it's when you spell it all together. Yeah, okay. Or... stack. Or... cats.
Or
attacks. The other half of which is ticks. Bet you didn't expect that, did you?
There's infinite amounts of possibilities here.
Yeah, pretend to be the second on scene, I see. Yeah, anyway, let's ignore whatever that was. What a troublesome old man you are, with such convoluted deeds and thoughts.
I see. So then, are you still insisting that you did not kill the victim? Of course I am. When I arrived at the lounge alone, I saw the true killer. The great Yuri Cosmos was here a history-making witness.
Man. Now, hold on just one moment. We just proved a few minutes ago that the third person that Mr. Starbuck and Ms. Aura Blackwell saw was you.
No, it wasn't me. I saw the person as well. If I were the killer, why would I lie to cover for Starbuck? They would just leave him to take the fall, lol.
That is an excellent point.
All I'm gonna do is protect Star. I said I was over, but oh, I am. I said I was patrolling to keep my brother.
I keep not expecting it now, but now that you have access to it. Shut the fuck up. Or don't. Or just talk like that forever. Or don't, please. Stop. I need water now. My head is empty. Head empty.
Reverb does that to a person.
Seriously, there's just I was watching some old Russian Badger videos earlier while doing some dishes, and there was a very specific continued joke in one of them about I think it was his video about the siege operator Capital, where one of his friends consistently several times across the video went "God damn," but the "damn" part was super reverbed, and it was amazing. And it's just so I'm really today in the mood for reverb being very funny. So you adding on top of that is just head empty.
What I can provide.
It'll make some sense if he told those lies to cover for Mr. Starbuck. Still, a lie's a lie, Athena. So Director Cosmos claims he's not the culprit, but where's the proof? The proof.
The proof. I just remembered. I have an alibi. Oh. Miss Blackwell said that she saw the killer at 10 a.m. correct?
Oh, yawning.
A stick of my cigarette. Oh.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Yes, and?
Well, I was on the fourth floor helping with the evacuation effort. Ask any members of staff you like. They could corroborate me.
Actually, call team members now. Don't mind me, I'm just being an idiot. The director is not fibbing to the court for once. I confirm that he has an alibi for the time specified. So, you're claiming that Ms. Blackwell saw the killer commit the crime first at 10 a.m. and that you arrived at the lounge after that.
Yes, and I believe the person I saw is the same person that Mr. Blackwell saw. Although it was pitch black, so it was more of a shadowy figure, less of a person.
That'll do it.
And I couldn't actually see their face, but it was definitely the silhouette when I read it.
Oh, here we go.
As long as he has an alibi, we can't very well claim Director Cosmos was the killer. No, we can't. Then again, maybe we don't need to yet. I wonder if he was really covering for Mr. Starbuck. Your Honor, the defense moves to have the director testify about the person he saw.
Very well. Dr. Cosmos, testimony.
Testimony.
There's only simply times I can read the same fucking lie. God.
What I really witnessed, he says.
What I really is. As I tried to enter the lounge, the true killer inside by the gun at me. I had to avoid getting shot. But when I tried to get another look, they vanished in the thin air. I was near the elevator side door and, well, the launch pad window.
Oh, but meant to mute myself.
And the control room door should have been shut tight to the killer.
Why have you done this?
Oh, sorry. I was getting ready.
Again, why have you done this?
The accent I meant to mute myself, but I pressed anyway.
Okay.
Had to move a bit.
So you were shot at by the killer as well, and then they disappeared.
Yes, although luckily, Ram came to my glorious body. Unfortunately, the bullet hit Tyrion's oxygen tank. I know because I heard a bang. That must have been the sound of the tank being ruptured.
Wait, but I thought the bullet hit his metal. That was Detective Arm's bullet, remember? Right. What a mess this is turning into.
Yeah, I'm glad she's confused as well.
Yeah. So let's see. Director Cosmos is claiming that when he found Mr. Terran and his killer, the culprit shot a 10 caliber bullet at him. Right, but it actually hit Mr. Terran's oxygen tank and ruptured it. But how did it hit Terran's oxygen tank at this point then? That means that he would have come out through this way, right? I mean, it was the point in time at which he was coming out this way, or something.
Right, maybe, yeah.
So if he was carrying the friend, then... Hang on.
I think we're going to get into it.
Either way, whatever. And then the killer disappeared and the director went into the boarding lounge. When Detective Arm caught up and fired those warning shots at him. Judging by his medal, it looks like one of them almost took him out too. Good summary, but that doesn't explain where our mystery killer went. Director Cosmos, I was wondering if you could elaborate on when the figure disappeared.
I'm ashamed to admit I tried to hide myself when I was shot at, but when I peeped back into the lounge, the really killer was gone. I rushed into the lounge straight away to investigate. But what I found was Tyrion with a knife in his chest and Starbuck out cold on the floor.
We have a culprit who vanished from a scene that had no escape route.
Locked room murders, my favourite.
Woo!
Ugh.
Vanished without a trace. It's truly like one of the great mysteries of the cosmos.
And speaking of locked room murders and that other game that I'm thinking of playing after we do Ace Attorney games, I remembered, thanks to a meme video no less, I remembered some more of the plot details that I'd completely forgotten, and I was like, wow, this game is so much deeper than I thought I remember it being. It's like crazy how much stuff
Echo?
I'd forgotten.
You mean Echo?
Damn it, I didn't want you to say it.
Oh,
I was trying to so specifically not say the name of the series. But yes, that is, yeah, it turns out because there's...
that game's like 100 hours long, yeah.
It is because it has 8 episodes in total, and there's so much stuff that I'm just like, oh no, because like there's a, I don't know if do you remember the old like X stole the precious thing memes?
Nope.
Oh, well, it's basically animations set to a song from Toho or a Toho related song, if not actually from Toho, and Beto Stole the Precious Thing is the one that I just like saw it a couple nights ago, and I'm like, man, there's a whole lot of stuff. It turns out I've just completely forgotten from the story, and I'm like, oh no, I'm just remembering more and more. I can't wait to play it, basically.
Yes.
A riddle of the ages indeed, but I'd rather know how a fibbing leech such as you can be lauded as great.
That great man is always misunderstood in his own time. But he must remain true to himself even if those around him don't understand.
I'm not 100% a fan of those words.
Yep.
You know, just because of how badly that can apply. Wow, that might be the first true statement he's said all day. Well, but how do you suppose this person managed to vanish so suddenly? Simple, because it was SpAce Boy himself. When he was spotted by the director and Aura, he quickly feigned unconsciousness. That would certainly take all the mystery out of the idea of a vanishing culprit. I want to raise an objection, but I don't have any counter-evidence. It was such a long, counter-evidence is one word. It's just I look at that word and my brain almost wants to die.
Oh my god, you're right, it's huge.
Look at that, right there, that blue text.
So long.
Counter-evade. I don't know, just my brain wants to mispronounce it.
If that was katakana, it would take me a whole minute to read.
Goddamn. Counter-evidence.
Counter.
Director Cosmos, when you saw this person, did you also see Mr. Starbuck on the floor?
No, because it was as dark as a black hole in there. I didn't see Starbuck until the other person vanished and I entered the room.
That wasn't exactly helpful. I'm prepared to accept your surrender, right, Dono? I just realized how loud the video that Bean is listening to is. It's wow, I can really hear it.
I can hear it.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I can't find any holes in this testimony, but I can't give up. Mr. Wright, why don't you let me help? Oh, right. While the director was giving his testimony, I detected a cacophony of discord. There we go. We haven't done it all.
Here we go.
We haven't done it all the case, right? I think? We haven't done it in this case, have we?
No, not yet.
Which means he's hiding his true feelings from us, huh? This just might help us find out what happened to our vanished killer. That'd be great, Athena. Let's see what you can do with him. You got it, boss. I wouldn't want to miss the chance to delve into a great mind. Eurocosmos, prepare to hand over the secrets of your heart to me.
Okay.
What are we, Phantom Thieves? Gonna take his heart? I mean, hey, look, I didn't see it coming.
Oh my god, he was still on his fucking...
Of course he
I didn't
was.
imagine him being on his thing the whole time, but now it makes it even funnier.
Are you serious? Of course he was. It's practically welded to
him
him.
running around
Yeah, no, he's all
That's
definitely
great.
on this thing. That's why he got there first. Remember?
oh, true, the speed.
But I tried to enter the lounge, the true killer. It's like they're gonna have me.
To avoid getting shot. I tried to get under the look. They had vanished into thin air. I was near the elevator side door. Well, the launch pad one door. And the control room door should have been shut tight to the killer.
Previous one?
Well, but this one, maybe the sadness.
Yeah. What I'm thinking.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem afraid of the launch pad door.
Great, Eurocosmos. Afraid. What basis do you have for that outlandish accusation?
He's very mad at us right now. Whether I have any basis or not, you seem quite distressed by it.
I most certainly am not.
Director Cosmos, there's something about the launch pad door you're not telling us, isn't there?
Yeah.
Wow, he's speechless. It looks like you hit the nail on the head, boss.
Yeah.
I love these these kind of non-lingual vocalizations when they're written as text. They're just always great. They're just always great.
You
It's
just
working,
want to see it.
boss. One more punch and it'll be a knockout. Knock.
Did you listen already?
Maybe. There seems to be one more emotion that's at odds with his testimony. Go get him. Okay, back in the Matrix it is. Time to pinpoint our way to victory. I didn't see the
Do you think
50%.
I'm red pilled or blue pilled? Never mind.
Stop.
Matrix joke, but it went too far. Anything different?
No.
Maybe we just have to pick two different things. Anger?
I don't know, maybe it's the anger. I don't know.
Does that explain, like, who firing, maybe? No, never mind.
I don't know. I think we made a mistake. What we already did the. We already did the one. But we already did the scared of the. Do we just click it again? Let's do it again. Let's see what happens.
Really?
Not like we have any time, anything. We already did that, right?
Yeah, I think it wants us to.
I'm just confused
Even
why
though
we can
nothing's
select it again.
changed, but maybe there's just two different ones we have to pick that are related.
What? I'm confused. This is literally what we just had.
Yeah. Okay, there's just two different things.
I'm just gonna. Should we make a save just because I'm just like really confused? But alright, we'll do it. This is the second
I
thing.
haven't done this before. See if anything.
I mean, yep, all of these make sense. The lack of shock, I guess?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, there we go. You must have thought it was
Yeah.
very strange that the killer vanished into thin air.
Nice.
I did. That kind of thing just does happen usually.
And yet at that time you barely registered any shock at the occurrence.
What? Why you?
I can only think of one reason as to why you weren't surprised by the killer's vanishing act. You must have had a good idea of where they went, isn't that right?
What? Of course not. That's preposterous. What? Only I get into the control room. Then the area beyond the launchpad door was filled with smoke, making it impossible. Impassable. And as for the southern door, I was standing right there.
Boarding Luke.
What?
Just the K being on the word boarding lounge. I only just realised.
I don't notice that. That's
I don't
great.
know. Boarding Luke. Also
sure.
just all the E in the elevators. It makes sense. It's an elevator, but just seeing E.
That's great.
I'm in a mood right now. Clearly, apparently. Damn.
That's a good pick.
So there was nowhere for the killer to run to.
Oh no, you've sent me something. I've just realised.
It was just the screenshot.
Oh, a screenshot of boarding Luke. Okay.
No, frame that when I'm 25. Wait, that's this year. When
That's
I'm
this-
35.
There you go. There you go. No, you got a line now.
So there was nowhere for the killer to run to.
Specifically him saying I was standing there, so yeah, okay, makes sense. Maybe, or maybe not. You went into the room to check on Mr. Starbuck and Mr. Terran, yes? What if the culprit took that opportunity to silently slip out through the southern door?
I highly doubt it, as you recall, right after I entered the lounge. Detective Arm came rushing toward it herself via the southern hallway. Anyone trying to escape through there would have been caught by her.
And yet the director wasn't surprised the killer vanished. So you're absolutely sure there was no escape route for the culprit to use.
Yeah.
I'll just input those two pieces of data, and Yes, just what I wanted to see. Uh-oh. Presto changer, less Discord. It looks like we're on the right track. Thanks, Athena. Now to make sense of what we've learned. Immediately after I go to the loo. Because I'm going to do that. Because I really just want to do that real quick.
Go.
Ooh, what? I'm back. Yeah, I'm incredible, absolutely incredible. I'm back. You know how I always get chocolate while we're playing Ace Attorney, and it's really terrible for me to do. Yeah, I did it again. I've done it again. Look, I got to do it. It's very simple. It's part of who I am as an individual. As you know, you are what you eat, and I am definitely at least 50% chocolate. Most people are like, 70% water, but I'm like 35% water, 35% chocolate, or whatever.
Yep.
Definitely how that works. It's numbers. That's the numbers, Mason.
You're like the people from that Cadbury ad from when we were kids.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if
Wouldn't it be nice if
was
people were Cadbury?
Yeah. It was terrifying. I don't actually want that. I don't want to be eaten, and I don't want myself to be made of chocolate.
It's like a completely unworkable universe.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's such a good.
Did you know that Director Cosmos wasn't surprised that the culprit suddenly vanished from the lounge?
Oh?
I know, right? Which points to the possibility that he knew where the killer had escaped to. Whoa. Furthermore, talking about the door to the launch pad made him uneasy. In other words, he's probably hiding something about the launch pad 1 door. When we put these two pieces together, only one solution to this puzzle comes to mind. Really? A solution comes to your mind? So that means they did escape through the launchpad door, right?
Oh, wait, the whole thing rotates. Oh, no.
How does it rotate? I'm confused.
Remember that the launch pads can rotate. So what if the unsmoked corridor actually was there at the time?
But it can't have been, because the two people came in.
But what if the explosion actually happened on the right side, and they just came from the left side, which didn't get exploded, and then after the fact they swapped them around to create confusion?
I have no idea. Let's find out. Let's find out. I have no idea. I don't know if you're right or wrong. I just don't know. Let's find out.
I'm just like we You
Big
obviously
thinking.
brained it, but it also could be like
Complete bait.
poop brained. We'll see.
The culprit went through the launch pad 1 door to escape, didn't they?
Yes. I mean, no. Disaster to starboard. We're going to crash into an asteroid.
Okay. Master tactician, you are not.
Welcome. You are free
Damn
from
it.
Jeet.
No more Jeet. No more Jeet shooting. Ugh. But the area beyond that door was filled with smoke, wasn't it? My god. I'll give you a smiley face. Oh. This is for you, Tats. There you go.
Aw.
True, but this is the only logical answer there is. Oh my god. If we can just figure out what the director is hiding about the Launchpad 1 door, we should be able to iron out the logical inconsistencies.
But that door requires fingerprint recognition. Donnie, Starbuck, they're on an eye of X's. I don't see how the killer could have opened that security lock. Do you?
Do you hear the voices too? It's an old door on the wall line, don't mind me.
Oh.
What? Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know what Muso game is specifically, but yay? I guess? I've been sent something. Oh! I was sent a Symphogear screen cap by Bean. Maybe it's important. We'll find out. Oh! Yeah, that would be interesting. Oh, I see. I see what Bean sent me. I know exactly why I was sent it. Understandable. Ooh. That's an easy one. The killer was right there in the boarding lounge, meaning there's a way he could have easily gotten past that security lock. Come to think of it, we did examine the prints on the fingerprint recognition device.
About good Hyrule Warriors? Nice.
Classic Hyrule Dorias at this point.
Cool.
I'm just going to save again. Ah, clearly he used Apollo Justice's fingerprints to get through the lock, right?
Yeah. Wait, so who were the people? Terran, Clay...
And the director.
Clay, Terran, the two astronauts and the director, basically.
Right. Yikes! That person's fingerprints were not found on the device. You sounded so sure only to produce this nonsense. What were you thinking? Oh, well, I was thinking my curl could use a trim.
Oh, you heard? Is that new? Is that animation new?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We've never seen this before.
God.
That's enough. You've got something to be gotten with your own time, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor, though I can't recommend Barbara Blackquill if you value your head. Phoenix has dealt with all sorts, I love it. Being in the lounge, the killer would have had access to a certain person's prints. Think of it, we did examine the prints on the fingerprint. Yeah, but who were they? What? Do we even know?
It's the Fainted guy, isn't it? Isn't that what they're saying?
So Starbucks prints were found on this door lock. Okay, well,
Yeah.
all right. I wasn't sure. I was like, wait, whose prints? It was literally like days ago when stuff happened. I don't remember what we found out last time. I don't know. You know what? I'm mad at myself. I'm mad enough at myself that I'm doing the reload thing. Unless I probably just saved, didn't I? Whatever, it's fine. All right, use Starbucks hand. Whoa, Solomon, Starbucks.
That's me, bro.
I had to do that at one point. That's... Mr. Starbuck was lying unconscious there in the boarding lounge. Anybody could have easily gotten past the security lock by using Mr. Starbuck's prints. And actually, Mr. Starbuck's prints are exactly what we found on this device's screen. Looks like he does have something to hide about the launchpad one door. I don't know why. Immediately forgot that I'm voicing Phoenix. I think it's because you were voicing Apollo. My brain is like, male defense attorney. That means Luca.
That's me.
that it ain't though. Me this time. And I'm betting it's got something to do with the culprit's escape route. But I don't have enough information to see the whole picture yet.
No, something just occurred to me. Would you like to hear it?
Huh? Oh yes, by all means.
Judge theory. Judge theory.
There's a security camera in boarding room lounge 1. Oh, what, I'm sorry.
Right, the one that recorded the victim and the defendant. What about it, Your Honor?
If the true culprit escaped into the launchpad corridor, then that meant we reported on the security footage as well. Then mystery will be solved. What do you think of my logic?
I mean, he's not wrong. I don't know why everyone's doing that. Hope you didn't strain your faculties too much for that, Your Boldness.
I beg your pardon?
Look, if we play the security footage beyond this point...
No, my. The footage cuts off.
The camera was running on backup power, but apparently the power cables were damaged. Most likely by the after effects of the explosion. There is no footage after this, be it of criminals or space aliens. Well, that's a specific call-out, huh?
And I thought I was such a good idea, too.
Just because your grandchild is watching from the gallery, it doesn't mean you should try to show off too much, Grandpa Goldness.
How's it gonna happen? How did you know about my grandchild?
I think his grandchild just learned a little about the harshness of the adult world.
I don't like you anymore, Grandpuppy. You're embarrassing.
Incredible. Cringe. Absolutely goddamn cringe, am I right, fellas? Am I right? Setting aside the issue of grandchildren, I'd like to have the witness continue. Director Cosmos, could you tell us more about when you entered the lounge? Exactly.
Yeah. I must,
Okay.
But that's where Detective Army appears from the elevator side door. And then, Detective shot at me.
Incredible. You foolish fool.
He's wild.
So you see, the killer could have only escaped to the launch pad. Right?
I don't know about that. I'm gonna check something. Just don't mind me. That's weird. I don't know. We only found Starbucks prints on it, so I don't know. Nope, we don't find an unexpected anything. Phoenix?
It's all normal.
Cringe is your middle name. At this point now. Probably not, though. I don't know.
Oh.
Incorrect is his middle name. One of the other things I've been looking at a lot recently on YouTube is just clips of the outtakes from the dub.
Oh yeah.
The outtakes from the dub of the Ace Attorney anime are just gold. They're all just gold. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I'm so glad they actually published that.
Yeah, same. It's true. I did say that he was incorrect was his middle name.
It's probably the arm, like stuff. Uh, I mean, I think that's normal.
No,
Wait,
there we go. That was
what?
right. It was right.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he was surprised that if she came that way, that means that there was no person there. Or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Director Cosmos. That's true. Why were you so surprised when Detective Arm found you and again when she fired? Isn't that a bit unnatural? It's not the kind of reaction a Jedi would have.
Sadly, even great men such as myself have ordinary human feeling. We are not so godly. Our bodies are bound by the force of gravity and the motion.
Ew, gravity.
Even a great man such as myself experiences surprise on occasion.
Yes, I'm sure you do. But my real point is not the fact that you were surprised, but rather what you were surprised by.
Pardon me? No?
Trying to finish this bit of chocolate that's just I got. Chocolate good. Can't help myself.
Chocolate is the end of you.
No, it is my beginning instead. Definitely. Ah.
No, this chocolate isn't the end. It's the beginning.
BSS. Are you okay?
That's me doing the ending thing of an anime.
of an animu. First, you were surprised when Detective Arm found you in the lounge. And just after that, you were of course again surprised when she shot at you. But considering what you were surprised about, a strange phenomenon occurs here.
I don't see.
Director Cosmos, what is strange about your surprised reaction is the fact that you were... Oh yeah, that's true. That one. More surprised when she arrived than when she fired. Sure, you were surprised when Detective Arm shot at you. But the surprise you felt when she found you in the lounge was much greater.
Gah.
The fact that you were more surprised by simply being found than by being shot at suggests to me you were conflicted about whatever it was you were doing there.
You and me has acquired a new weapon. Commence operation Hide under your desk.
Please tell me I finally sunk his battleship. No! We're so close. Boss Spaghetti, let's Discord now. That must mean he really is hiding something about that launchpad door. Whatever he's hiding most likely has something to do with the killer's escape. I wonder what it could be. If he was doing something suspicious around that door, maybe we can spot some change between before he came to the room and after. Detective Fulbright gave us a photo taken after the crime. Let's run a comparison. Let's see. This is footage of the door before Director Cosmos arrived. So the door looked after the director entered.
I see it already.
Really? It is. There you go.
Yeah. The thing you hypothesized all the way back
Yeah.
pre-trial. Nice. What does that thing do again?
I believe it's the detaching knob.
Oh.
The knob of detachment. Hey, look at that.
My theory.
There is a change. Something's definitely different. Well, you might be right, after all. Hey, to be fair, there's been times when you've been right and I've just been fucking wrong, so I'll take this, but you know.
Most of the time I'm wrong, so we'll see.
We'll see. It happens. It's you know, it's a game. It's look. One of us one of us is an incredible programmer and the other one just doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. So, you know.
One of us?
Yeah. Yes, you're the. You're the programmer. You're the one that's
one of us, and it triggered my Among Us.
Shut the fuck up! I was trying to say you're smart, you idiot.
And I'm trying to deflect a compliment.
Yeah, well, fuck you. Fuck you. You're good at shit.
There's a fucking like a Mogos neuron that's like gonna grow in my brain until I'm just like
Until it's shaped like a fucking crewman or something.
Yeah.
Alright. Direct to Cosmos.
What is it? What have you two been up to over there?
Finding the answer to what you were doing when Detective Arm found you, that's what. And that answer lies clearly in this footage. How dare you? All we
That's how
have to
you win, by like out gaming your opponent before the match even starts.
What we have to do is compare it to the photo that was taken during the investigation.
Don't be ridiculous. If you really do have an answer, you'd have pointed it out already.
He's asking for it. This is what changed directly after the incident. To the both of us.
Both of these nuts.
Nuts. How do you like the nut? Do you chew on it? Do you suck it? I am quoting a VTuber here right now, by the way. Just letting you know. That is a thing.
I wish I knew.
You don't know? Okay, there's one of the HoloLive VTubers, she's a squirrel. And so, there's talk about nuts, but referring obviously to like, nuts. But you can legitimately find like a compilation of her saying the word nut. It's great. Just the way she says it in a lot of different ways, and it's all very funny, and I love it.
That's so good.
Her name is Arisu. She's, not like I need to shout her out or anything. She's popular as hell, obviously. But
shout out to 500 subscriber VTuber.
I'm sure it's way more than that. The answer is this knob. I didn't even realize that that's what was said.
It's good.
It's good. Deep snobs. That's what got him spinning right around.
Oh no.
Your Honor, please take a look at this footage. This footage.
Let's see.
Take a look at the knob next to the launchpad door. As you can see, it's horizontal.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
My God. However, when we investigated the scene of the crime yesterday, the knob was vertical.
And what does this mean?